Hey, all right, guys, so I'm working on the bottom of this other 57 Plymouth Fender for our Sabrina wagon, station wagon project, and the very bottom part of the fender was rotted right at the very tip, and I didn't really want to cut up a whole new fender to fix it, so I'm trying to patch it up, and I see, just bear with me a second here. I got a patch here, don't want to forget, you got a hole there I want to take a look at. All right, so I'm gonna bring you guys in real quick, show you the patch I got made for this, and hopefully it's gonna work. We'll see. All right, so hopefully you guys can see that the bottom of this fender right along here, the whole edge is rotted off here, and I didn't want to cut up a new fender to fix it, so I made this patch, and it's going to go on there like this. And you got to bend this tail out just a little bit yet. There we go. Then once I get it welded on there, I'll go ahead and cut it off. Yeah, and hopefully that'll work. We'll shape it after that. All right. We'll shape it from there. In case you're wondering, I'm not welding with my legs. These jeans are some cutoffs we had left, you know? You gotta cut your jeans off. I was going to a car show with a buddy of mine. He drove a Corvette, so I needed some jean shorts. So I cut the legs off. All right, so I don't know how much you guys seen because we had camera failure. Battery. I don't know if you guys use GoPros out there, but man, my GoPro sucks. The batteries last about 15 minutes and is all they last. And I don't know what's going on with that thing, man, but. All right, so I got it done. As you may or may not remember, there was no bottom on this fender when I started it. I added light from here down. This corner was not there. That's all good now. I just sprayed it with a rust treatment. I want that rust dead before I go and put the filler on. So I sprayed it with rust treatment now. I can scuff it before I put a little bit of filler on it, and that should be good to go. I will flip the fender over and treat the other side once I get that all done. I'll flip it over and treat the inside and all that good stuff once I clean that up. But again, this is not a restoration car. This is just a quick fix. It's supposed to be, and I'll go from there. But I think it's turned out pretty decent. So at least the fender's got a bottom on it now. It looks more factory. So okay, I'll come back at you with the next stage. All right, guys. So as you can see, we're working on the second 57 Plymouth Fender, and this top part here was smashed right in. Once I grinded this down, I found a humongous dent in here that was full of about a 1/4 inch thick of Bondo in there, and it was smashed, crunched down really bad, really deep. I tried pulling it back up, but they had filled it in with lead, and even some of this here, I had to grind some of the lead off there. So we're down to metal right here, and some of this is pretty thin metal, so hopefully we can make it work. But the problem I ran into is, man, I like to fab, but I don't know how to make this lip here, around here, that's all rolled around. And I got a couple other fenders, but I didn't really want to cut them all up just to put this on this fender. I mean, they're good usable fenders, so I hate to cut them up to use a patch for this one. So I welded a new top piece on, and that's all good, which I took out of the, this piece right here came out of the original quarter panel that was cut off Christine, so that's kind of cool. But I'm going to go in here and clean all this rust out in here and rust proof all that in there and kill the rust in there. And I'm trying to rack my brain thinking how I'm going to do this lip here, because I have no idea how I'm going to roll this under, because it rolls right under, one piece under. And like I said, I didn't want to ruin all my other fenders. So I'm looking around in my parts pile, and I find a tail fin for a 57 58 Plymouth. And just the inner fin piece is all it is. But it's got the rounded lip. It's got a rounded lip. So I'm going to try to make this work for the lip on the headlight. I mean, I got a lot of cutting to do and stuff. And what I'm thinking is I'm going to, you know, slice it down here so I can bend that and hopefully get that to bend. But I'll cut it in here and get this up here, bend it around, and man, I'm hoping I can make it work. I think I can make it work, but I'm going to go ahead and do some fab work on that and do some cutting and fitting and all that good stuff and see what I can come up with. I had drilled the spot welds out already, and I don't know, hopefully it'll work. I mean, besides that curve in it, you know, I think it'll be okay, but I got a curve to make here, and that's going to be the problem. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it work on here. I might be able to put slices in here and then weld it up and grind it down and make it look better, which I think will work. But I got to fix this problem, guys. I got to fix this, so I think I can make it work, though. There's a little bit of, I wish this was for the other side because it was over here. Man, it's already got a slight curve on it. That'd be a perfect fit, like right there. Over into here on this side, but that's already good. And the other 57 fenders I got for parts, I'll back this same section's bad on those too. So this side doesn't quite curve down as much, so I'm kind of in trouble there. But it looks like about the same lip, so that's pretty cool. I just gotta bend it now and make it work. Or put a stupid looking brow on there, one or the other. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and get some fab work on this, and we'll come back at you as soon as I get something worked out. All right, so here you go. Here's the whole top of the fender all put on. This whole lip was gone completely. We got the, we did the little cuts in it type of thing to get it to look like this. Now we're gonna flip the fender over and weld all of the teeth of the fingers closed and the fingers that need to pinch down. And then we got a little bit of banging to do. It looks like right in here, maybe a little bit. Smack that in, so we're gonna take care of that. All right, so here's the fender, the finished product, pretty much. Had to put a couple patches in it. Obviously, I mean, it was pretty bad before. Had a 1/4 inch thick Bondo in it. And then they had a big, huge lead repair over here. And the whole side, they had this whole top shaped to lead. And they did a great job on it. I mean, I kind of wish I never would have sanded into it or grind it down. I picked the Bondo off it. I should have left it, but it was 1/4 inch thick and I didn't want that. So I figured I'd just put a couple more patches in it and make it all metal. So now we'll put some filler on that and clean that up a little bit. This is the very first brow that I've ever done on a fender, and I think it turned out pretty well. I used the fin off the Plymouth to do that, make that bend. Oops, sorry, you guys are off camera. Used the fin off a Plymouth to make that bend, but I'll show you the piece I used. So this is kind of on Christine here. You can see this lip right here, right there. That's kind of what I used right there. There was an intersection right here I had of a Plymouth here, of the quarter panel here, this intersection, like, you know, separated here and then here. Just this piece I had laying out back, so I cut this piece right here out of here and use that for the brow angle and made a bunch of cuts there. And then you got finished product as far as metal goes. So we'll get some filler on there and see how it looks after that. Like I said, this is just a fender for the patina wagon. I already fixed the bottom on it down there. And but other than that, the fender didn't really have any dents, just surface rust, and that's what we need for the patina car. So I got to patina all this once I get this all done. I'm going to CLI the rest of it. So see how it turns out. So there you go. All right, hey guys, so I'm checking back in with you on that 57 Plymouth Fender that we have been working on. And you know, we did it. We got all the welding done, all the grinding, all the filler, and I know we skipped quite a few steps on that Fender, but you know what? It's been quite a time-consuming process for us, and I really need to get on to other projects. So I didn't really think about filming it sometimes, but we're going to go ahead and show you how the Fender turned out, and we're pretty happy with it. I mean, let's take a look, see what you guys think. So here it is. This is how it turned out, and we kind of did a little bit of fake patina on it, and yeah, the patina sucks. All right, but it's the first one. It's the first one that we've ever done, so it is what it is. The color blue is off because the original color blue is down the bottom. Top color blue is like for a newer Chrysler product, and it's this one here. You see here, it's newer Chrysler colors, intense blue pearl, which I'm sure is not what the original one was, but I don't really care. It's for a patina car, and it's just kind of thrown together and just kind of get it fixed and get the rust off it, the heavy rust. So you can see here's a lip where we put the whole new top on the fender, the brow. There was no brow there to start with. It was all lead from here all the way down to here was all lead. The whole thing, everything was lead. This was caved in huge right here. As you've seen in the video earlier, this was all caved in huge. Put a little bit of patina on here, some different primers underneath and things like that. And went to the back of the fender, did some more patina there. And here we tried kind of sanding it down a little bit and doing a little bit of vinegar on the metal, and it didn't work too well. So we're still going to look for some ideas for that, even if we got to leave it out in the rain for a while. So, or we'll throw it out in the snow and let it rust, whatever. But I'd like to still kind of go through and do a little bit more rough patches on it, get some more rust in it. But I think what I might do is just scuff the fender in a couple areas, get some bare metal revealed a little bit, and leave it out in the rain or something and let it just naturally rust again like it did before. So we got the back though, and I apologize, I got the fender kind of laying down, but we put the new patch on the bottom of this fender as well. Did a little bit of patina around the edge of the fender right there where the lip might be. A little bit around the antenna right here. We had to add a little bit onto this fender down here. The bottom lip was gone. We had to add that onto this fender to fix this one. And we wanted it patinaed. I wanted a little bit more natural rust than what's on it. But it is what it is. And that's the way it turned out. So, but at least it's got an inner to it, you know. I mean, we went up and did all this around here. And that turned out pretty good. Fitted the eyebrow that goes in here yet. And that fits really good. So fantastic on that. Hopefully it goes together just fine. I still got to do the assembly yet for the parking light and all that good stuff, and go from there. I'm not going to take care of like any of the rust you see at the bottom. I don't think I'm going to do any of that yet, because I mean the whole car is supposed to be patinaed yet. So like I didn't bother to fix this hole here. It's just, it's supposed to be a patina wagon, you know. I mean, I got to put the fender emblem on it yet. I'll do that. But yeah, it turned out pretty well for our first one that I've done like that, and it's the first fender brow that I've ever done. I think it turned out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it overall. It turned out pretty smooth. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I mean, this is all, like I said, this is all new metal in here. All, matter of fact, from here, watch my camera, from here all the way down to here is all new metal, including the entire lip, you know, like you've seen. So, but anyways, but anywho, it turned out all right. I think it's pretty good. it's going to be good enough for the project we need it for. Once we get the eyebrow in there and the headlight assembly and all that, I think it'll look pretty good. Still looks like an old Fender, and that's what we kind of wanted, so perfect. And you can see the other Fender over there in the background over there that we did to replace the whole bottom on that one. The whole dog leg on that was gone. So, and here's the lower Fender, or the other one, the first one that we did. Is we put the new lower section on there. It's gonna be washed yet and cleaned up. We built the whole intersection of the brace right here. That's all brand new. The whole lower part of the fender has all been new and added on. And we patinaed that as well. This whole lower section was all really rough down there, so we put a new bottom on that. And we're still gonna patina the top yet up here, so we gotta go through and sand all this. We gotta go through and sand all this top part here and get some of this rust off here so we can make it match that one for the other side. So we just gotta sand all this down and put a little bit of primer on that, done some blue paint, and scuff through a little bit, clean it up, basically get some of this rust off here and try to make it look as close as we can to this one so both fenders match. And then we'll have to do the same thing to the hood when we get to that point, but right now it's just fenders only that we're worried about. So this one, we also had to put a new bottom underneath the headlight here. That's you seen earlier when we did that. We put a new bottom underneath there, and we just want to go ahead and make sure that this fender matches that one as good as it can. And we got a dent right here, which we're probably just going to leave it because it's a patina fender, so good to go. So we'll go ahead and get this one done up too, and we'll come back at you as soon as we get this one done up matching the other one. So there you have it. Hey guys, we're back. So one of the other things we're working on here in the shop is getting the second fender done for this Plymouth. Kind of the patina car, going to be a patina car. So we did some fake patina on this fender to kind of make it look a little weathered and kind of to match the other fender a little bit that we already patinaed a little bit. So we're not very good at patina. We're not a pro, and I don't even care. It is what it is. So if you're going to complain, go complain on some other channel. Don't do it here. You know, if you have nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. But anyways, it is what it is, and I did the best we could for now. But we're learning. We'll get better and better as we go and do more, but patina at the front. And this one did a patch underneath the headlight, underneath there, and put the whole new bottom on this fender. That's all new bottom on this one. This is the one we did the bracing on and everything. Made the new brace down there. Had to make all that. And this is the one that we did before, where we made the whole new brow and everything for that one. We just got to put a little spray of blue on that. So we're going to take this thing out real quick, set it on the car, and just set it there temporarily just to kind of see what it looks like. All right guys, right over with Sabrina, the 57 Plymouth wagon, and we got the fender just sitting on it right now type of thing, just to kind of see how it's going to fit, how it's going to work, and it's going to look killer. Let's see what you guys think. All right guys, right over with Sabrina, the 57 Plymouth wagon, and we got the fender just sitting on it right now type of thing, just to kind of see how it's going to fit, how it's going to work, and it's going to look killer. Let's see what you guys think. There's still quite a bit of tweaking we got to do to get it bolted on type of thing and all that good stuff, but let's take a look at this thing, man. Check this out. And yeah, the car goes patina pretty heavy on this side, and no, the fender doesn't match perfectly on camera, but it looks a lot better in person. But once we get the rest of the blue scrubbed down, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to kind of patina the blue and spray the blue as we go with the car, and kind of patina it all by hand and go that route. But we got a lot of dents we got to get out of the driver's side yet. But look at that fender on there, man. That just looks so much better. Wow. And we got to do the hood next. The patina the hood, and this is what the original fender looked like on the car. The other fender. And this side we did clean up a little bit last summer. We did clean it up and use our special concoction to get some of the rust off, which we're gonna have to do again this year. But we'll go ahead and patina the blue again once we get the other fender on too. But this is the original fender. Didn't patina the same. It's really kind of weird. I mean, I don't know. Heavy rust on the top. But this fender is like really nice shape. Like a little dent right here, a little hole down there, not a big deal. But the brow was pretty nice. I mean, overall, I mean, it's there, and then we got a hole to fill right here, which, you know, easy fix right there. Fix that up, and then we'll have a pretty nice original 57 fender around here. So, man, I just really like the looks of these new fenders on this car. Looks freaking awesome. gonna look great. Excited to get it on there, get the new grill in it, everything. We'll paint the core support. We're gonna put all that together. So anything we put on it, we're gonna go ahead and paint it. See if we can pop the dent on this door. This door opens and shuts perfect. So there's nothing wrong with the functionality of it. But we do gotta pop it out. And I do have another door. I got a new glass for this door. Not a big deal. These dents here in the quarter, I'm hoping I can bump those out. Excited. It's gonna look nice. There you have it, Sabrina, the patina fenders that we're doing, and we'll bring along with patina the hood, and I'm sure the rest of the car, which is going to be quite a job this summer, but we're going to do our best to get to that, and we'll bring you guys along for that. So thanks for watching. We appreciate it, guys, and we will talk to you soon. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. We love you, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care. Oh, and by the way, if you like what you see in the video, please don't forget to click like and subscribe, and also leave a comment down below in the comment section. Let us know what you think of the 57 Plymouth two-door wagon Sabrina. And yeah, anyways, we'll hope you guys join us for the rest of this series with it. We'll talk to you soon, guys. Take care. We love you. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.